Hey, what's going on? Aaron here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, you might be checking out this app here called TesterUp, okay? Now, if you landed on TesterUp, maybe you saw it on social media, and you're wondering, can you really earn real money by testing things online, specifically games, right? It says earn up to 120 US dollars per test. Now, that is a huge claim. Let's take a closer look at TesterUp to see whether this is a real testing website, whether you can really make up to $120 per test, or is this a waste of time, right? Because there are a lot of websites that say one thing but actually deliver something completely different, all right? Now, at any time, if you want to get my favorite way to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month minimum, 100% from home, I'll be happy to send you that strategy. Just click on the link below this video and I'll send that directly to your email if you would like to check it out, all right? Now, let's take a look at TesterUp. Now, TesterUp is basically what they claim to be a testing app. All right, so if you scroll through this website, it's a very nice looking app, okay? And it basically looks like this right here. Okay, if you download it onto your Android phone, it will literally look like this. It works on iPhone as well, all right? And you can go to the Google Play Store, and we'll cover this a little bit more in a second here. But just go to the Google Play Store, and you can download it here and get it on your phone, right? Now, the way that this particular app works is like this, okay? So first of all, we need to have a look at what they claim, because that's very important. They call themselves a testing app. Now, a testing app basically means that they want your feedback on something. Usually it would be for you to play a game, and then at the end of the game, maybe you play one level, and then they will ask you for your feedback. What did you think of the game? How was the gameplay? What were the graphics like? All that kind of stuff, right? Because they want to improve the game. If they're asking you to test an app or a website, they will get you to have a look at the website, and then usually they will ask you for your feedback. They will usually ask you for a voice recording, or you would type a bit of text to give some feedback, or you would actually record your screen to give live feedback as you are going through the website or the app. That's what a real testing site does. And there are a lot of really great testing websites out there. For example, usertesting.com is one of the big testing websites that you can check out if you want. They really do pay hundreds of dollars per test for the right test that you take, okay? Now for TesterUp, they claim to be a testing website, but in reality, they're not really a testing website, all right? So what actually happens is if you download their app, what you will see is you'll see a whole bunch of games that kind of look like this, okay? And you can see here, if you look closely, it'll say that for this game, for example, Grand Mafia or whatever it is, you can make up to $100 per test, and it's going to take you roughly about 60 minutes to do that test. Now, what happens is when you click into Grand Mafia and you're going through the game, what you'll realize is that in order for you to make $100, there's a whole bunch of stuff that you're going to have to do. So for example, for downloading the game, you'll make $1. And then for registering and playing it for more than an hour, you'll make $2. And then in order for you to make $20, you have to reach level 30, for example. Now, how long is it going to take you to reach level 30? Well, it'll probably take you a couple of weeks, at least a few days minimum, right? And then you have to do a couple of other things as well. Sometimes there are in-app purchases that you have to pay for yourself with your own money. So they'll say things like, we will give you $20 if you spend $30 in-app purchases, things like that. So in this specific game here, you can earn up to $100, but there's a whole bunch of stuff that you need to do, okay? Now, here's the funny thing about this is that that's not actually called testing. You're not actually doing any testing. This is actually what happens when you download an offer, okay? So I've reviewed hundreds of different make money online websites. There are websites called GPT websites, get paid to click, get paid to do something, right? And on these websites, they have something called an offer wall. So an offer wall is when you can download an offer. It could be a game offer, it could be a gym offer, it could be a credit card offer, right? And the way that the game offers work is exactly the way that TesterUp is setting up their website. So basically, you would download the game, you would play it, and when you hit certain milestones inside the game, they will pay you back a certain amount of money because they're trying to entice you to play the game, make purchases with the game, and they want to create a customer. Okay, that's how this works. So the weird thing about TesterUp is that they're claiming that they're a testing website when in reality they're not a testing website. All they're doing is on their app, they're allowing you to play a whole bunch of games which are basically offers. They are game offers that you can download, and yes, you can make money from them, all right? But you have to hit certain milestones, and a lot of them will require you to spend weeks and weeks before you make any of the money from the games. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like smoke and mirrors. They're saying they're one thing, but when in reality, they're not actually a testing website at all. They're just they're just offering you game offers, all right? But they're calling themselves a testing website. So it's a little bit, I don't know, it's like smoke and mirrors. They're not really being 100% truthful. Can you earn up to $120 for some of the games that you play? Yes, you can, but it's going to take you a lot of hard work and many, many, many hours before you come even close to earning that for these offers, because that's how the offers work. They don't make it easy. I mean, these companies aren't just going to give you $120 for free, right? They want you to really play the game hardcore before before they give you any money. And in order for you to do that, you're going to have to spend 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 hours on the game, okay? So just understand that that's really how TesterUp works. Now, if you decide to do that, you could play the game, okay? And when you're ready to, withdraw your money, you can withdraw your money, and you can do it through PayPal, but there is a minimum threshold of $70. Now that's a high threshold, okay? Because for most of these games, you're not going to reach level 30 on the game before they give you like $10 or $20 or whatever it is. You're probably not going to hit a lot of the milestones that they want you to hit in order to earn this $100 on this particular game here on Grand Mafia, okay? So please understand that in order for you to hit all the milestones will require, first of all, it requires skill, it requires a lot of time and a lot of patience, which makes it very, very difficult for you to do. So it's highly unlikely that you will actually get to the $100 and make that. So in order for you to get your money out and hit a $70 threshold is pretty high. It's going to take you probably months before you will ever get to $70. Now, is it legitimate though? Yes, it's legit. It's a legit app. It's a legit website. You can withdraw your money. But again, it's smoke and mirrors. They're not really a testing app because they don't ask for any feedback. They just give you access to a whole bunch of games where you would play them for free. And if you hit certain milestones, they will give you a little bit of money back. That's all it is. Okay, they're not asking for any feedback. They're not really doing any testing. Again, they're kind of they're not being 100% truthful, which I think is a bit of a pity, okay? Now, if you actually scroll down here to some of the feedback, you'll see that they have some pretty bad feedback, honestly. Look at this, 1 star. What a waste of time. I spent 30 days playing 2 different games. It credited me in the app, but the last level of each I completed. Coincidentally, after I emailed them nicely, requesting for them to fix the error, I received a notification that I was using a VPN, which is against their terms, and they blocked my account. I don't have a VPN or anything like that. I emailed them, no response back, okay? So, same thing, 1 star. Started off good enough, downloaded 2 games, started playing. The app showed it was checked off, hit the first goal, reached the 3rd goal, and noticed the app did not check them off, sent a support ticket, got a generic reply. 1 week later, I'm locked out with no explanation. So, again, this is a customer service problem, but you can see very much so that this is all about actually playing the games and reaching certain levels and milestones in the games. Otherwise, you're not going to see a cent. This is not testing. This is called downloading an offer. Just wanted to be very, very clear. Nothing wrong with that. You can still make money from downloading games and downloading game offers, right? But just please understand that you're not really testing a game to give them feedback or anything like that. And to get to earn this kind of money is pretty difficult, to be honest. It's just going to take you a long, long time. So the big question is this worth your time? How much money you're going to make? It just depends on how good you are at playing games and how much time you want to invest in the game. It's very likely that it will take you weeks and weeks before you can see anything close to $100 or $120. Just understand that. And if you're okay with that, then you can do that. But the per hourly payout is not $120 an hour. It's something like $1 an hour, less than that. And I think there are a lot of better ways for you to spend your time. If you have 2-3 hours a day that you can spend on a website, you should be making hundreds of dollars with that time, not you know, 50 cents or a dollar, if that makes sense. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If you want to check TesterUp, you can, but I think that there are better ways for you to spend your time, to be honest, all right? So if you're watching this video right now, maybe you're looking for a way to make some extra money. Perhaps you want to make a side income, maybe you want to make a full-time income, and there are lots of great ways to do that online these days, but people just don't understand where to go, okay? If you want to find out my favorite way to get to 5 to 10,000 US dollars per month, minimum, 100% from home, all you need to do is just click the link in the description box and I will send you that strategy straight to your email, and you can check that out if you would like. All right, I hope you enjoyed this review today, and I will see you on another review video. Take care.